Should we keep the Saturday Sabbath? Inherently, most true believers and, the Messiah are going to follow the Ten Commandments and to a T, except for the one, which is keeping the Sabbath. So getting into that, there's a big discussion of, the church changed it and all this to Sunday. Well, there's no commandment in Scripture by our Father to change it to Sunday, period. And it is commanded to keep the Sabbath and keep it holy. Now, in my experience, I spent 40 years in the Christian church doing Sunday Sabbath, or Sunday worship. And, when I changed a couple of years ago to the Saturday Sabbath, the amount of things in the relationship that I have with our Father grew so much faster than the 40 years prior. Whether it was, what I needed to learn from Scripture or what I was seeking at the time, or whether it was just needing the rest for my body and my mind. When you take that whole day and set it aside for Him to give you what He desires for you to have, when you're seeking that with all His heart, He really answers and shows you what you need to do. And I never got that from a couple hours at a church service on Sunday. I got a little bit of something, but I never got any type of fulfillment that I got from recognizing the Sabbath. And then if you really want to, follow the Ten Commandments, which I believe we should, if you don't follow the Sabbath, then you're kind of negating 3 other ones when it talks about loving thy God, because when you follow the Sabbath, you're showing Him that you love Him and you honor Him by doing what He has commanded you to do. If you want to do Sunday worship, by all means, I don't think that is a problem, but do not replace the Saturday Sabbath, the 7-day Sabbath, with that. Still honor that and rest and fall into His Word. And if you can have a holy congregation, that would be great. That's really hard to find this day and age. Sometimes some places do it Saturday evening, which is fine, because I believe the day is dawn to dawn. But especially in my area, it's really hard to find anything that's physical that we can go to on a Sabbath for, some holy congregation. But the experiences we've had, every time we leave the house, something really doesn't go well. So we try to just stay at our home, and not travel anywhere, because we just haven't had the best experiences when we try to, even take the dog to the dog park or something. So just something to think about, always things to be aware about. And, your brothers and sisters out there, I believe that, you can actually seek Him more than just faith. And the 10 Commandments are not that hard to keep if you really want to keep them. If you're not living for the world, you can still live in the world. But if you're not living for the world, the 10 Commandments are extremely possible, and they are extremely easy. Our Messiah's yoke is easy. It is not effortless. It is easy. So I hope you all have a blessed day, and talk to you later.